I'm Arturo Morua, he's Diego, Samuel, Iván, y Fer, and Fer. Our projects are for a prosthesis from a hand, because many people lose an extremity, for example, the leg, the arm, or includes the eyes. So did you know someone who have a prosthesis or something like that?
I missed that. I was muted. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Do you know someone who hasn't leg or arm and have a prosthesis?
Yes.
And for example, do you know about how is the cost?
No.
No?
The prostheses on the market range are between $15,000 to $25,000. Also, in the case of the specialized prostheses for sports or more personalized, are in the price that can rise more than 10,000. No, sorry, 100,000.
Like $5,000. $5,000.
Wow.
It's an approximate.
Yeah. If you're missing an arm or a leg, an artificial limb can sometimes replace it. This device, called a prosthesis, can help you do daily activities like walking, eating, or dressing. Some artificial limbs allow him to function as well as before.
Basically, a prosthesis is an extension of your body. A standard prosthesis is made with conventional components that create better progress, and these pieces are connected to a socket that adjusts to your needs.
Our project is something similar to the creation of this guy. This is his TikTok account.
Okay, but for example, talk about the prostheses are more personal, and for more personal is more expensive. But for example, in athlete prosthesis, do you know minimum have a layer of titanium? Why? Because the titanium isn't heavy and is very resistant and resistant. For example, if you compare the normal steel, and you are, for example, a basketballist, if you jump and clap the canvas, the prosthesis will break. But for example, you have a prosthesis of titanium, the prosthesis will resist.
Well, we have decided to make prostheses because we know the prostheses are very expensive here in Mexico, and we want to make it more cheaper, but with a high quality level for people who doesn't have the sources to buy an actual one with the expensive costs that they have. And we have been inspired to make it because we know people that would like to have a prosthesis, but they can't.
They can't hear because they doesn't have money. So the TikTok is ready.
Well, yes, the TikTok is by biomakers. This is the account.
Oh.
You can see.
Yes.
This is a boy is Mexican, and he makes prótesis like this is the arm.
De prótesis biónicas y dentro del mismo ramo de la biomédica me contactó una empresa llamada Medical Advanced Supplies, líder en el sureste de México en venta, renta y distribución de equipos médicos. Esto le puede ser útil para tener equipos como decía, de médicos.
Okay, and probably you may think, okay, this is the general panorama, but what is your project? Okay, our project, as I say at the first, is a prosthesis with a hand. Impressing 3D in an impression of 3D. Why? Because it's the best way to avoid cost. It's made by servos and with hilos and small rope, and these small ropes are connected by a servos. And if you, for example, play this, the first one, the fingers will move. For example, this is a positional, in the initial positional, and for example, if I touch the servo, move.
Well, I think it doesn't. No se percibe. I think the movement doesn't be captured by the camera, but well, the fingers can move independently. Yeah.
Independently.
Yeah.
In other hand, and well, this is to simulate the hands move from people who needs to have a functional prosthesis, not only aesthetic. And about the TikTok account, him is a Mexican boy, a Mexican guy that makes prosthesis, and well, he inspired us to do this project because we want to help people like he's doing, and we think that he needs to be more recognized about his work. That's why we presented you the TikTok account, Biomakers. Yeah.
Do you have any question?
Well, first of all, I think it's inspiring, wonderful presentation. Oh, go ahead. We have our co-host here.
Yes, I do have a question. How long have you worked on this?
About
1 month.
Like 1 month.
1 month?
Yeah.
Do you have any I have a second question. Do you have any future plans for your project?
Well, maybe from for future, but yeah, we want to make more prostheses for people who need it. Maybe in, I don't know, like 5-10 years, and we want to make an enterprise that produces cheap prostheses, but with a high quality level.
For example, the quality level of this is more aesthetic, because if you want to, I don't know, write, it's very difficult because it doesn't have the stage to have the pencil in the hand. But for example, if you have a more advanced hand, it's very better than this.
Yeah, this is a prototype, so this is not very strong to do tasks, but yeah, in the future we will make better prostheses.
I want to say that's a really cool project.
Thank you. So, do you have any other question?
I have one question. What was it? Bio Makers AI. Do you have any contacts with that person running the account? Like, would they promote this for you?
No, we met him. Well, we knew his account because we have seen his TikToks, but we haven't talked with him. No, yeah.
Well, maybe that would be a good idea. Then he can promote this, and you can get, look like he had 3 million followers.
Not to worry because of that. We're especially searching more contact with him, so he can help us in the part to make better processes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, wonderful job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have another group that's going to move in right here, or is it separate?
Yeah.
You do. Okay, wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.